Respect. One of the most important aspects of counseling is respect. Respect client's ability to make appropriate decisions and deal appropriate in challenging situations. Need respect by listening the client narration of the problems. Counselor, opportunity to give suggestion when the client themselves request for alternative solution to their problem. Respect is by giving the opportunity or by giving the client or the person the opportunity to make their own solution to the problem. So, dito sinasabi na sa counseling nga ay pinakang importante ang pagrespeto. Ang pagrespeto sa desisyon ng kliyente or yung pakikinig at pagbibigay ng advice sa kliyente ay nagbibigay ng respeto na. Ang iba pang termino para sa paggalang ay ang sumusunod tulad ng pagmamalasakit, pagpapahalaga, pagkakasundo at ito din ay tinuturing na ang pagrespeto ay yung pagpapakita ng isang halaga ng isang tao at paggalang. Tulad na lamang sa pakikipag-usap. Ang pag-uugali naman ng tagapagpayo para malaman na ito ay nagbibigay ng respeto, hindi siya mapanghusga, hindi din siya mapagpuna, hindi siya mapangutya, at hindi siya nagbababa ng estado ng tao para may pakita ang paggalang at pagrespeto sa isang kliyente.
The therapeutic community. It is an environment that helps people get help while helping others. It is a treatment environment. The interaction of its members are designed to be therapeutic within the context of the norms that require for each to play the dual role of client-therapist. Ang therapeutic community ay isang kapaligiran na tumutulong sa mga tao na makakuha ng tulong habang tumutulong sa iba. Ito rin ay isang kapaligiran kung saan ginagamot ang mga tao, kung saan ang pakikipag-ugnayan ng mga miyembro nito ay idinisenyo upang magkaroon ng pakikinig sa bawat kalooban ng isa, na kung saan sa komunidad na ito, dalawang papel ang tinatayuan ng isang tao. Pwede siyang maging kliyente at pwede siyang maging therapist. May pagkakataon na ang isa ay maaaring nasa tungkulin ng pagiging kliyente kapag tumatanggap ng tulong o suporta mula sa iba dahil sa problemang pag-uugali. Sa ibang pagkakataon naman, ang parehong tao ay umaakto bilang tungkulin ng isang therapist na kung saan kapag tumutulong o sumusuporta sa ibang tao na may problema o vice versa, pwede sila yung maging kliyente at pwedeng sila yung maging therapist. What are the salient features of therapeutic community? Number 1, the primary therapist and teacher is the community itself, consisting of peers and staff who, as role models of successful personal change, serve as guide in the recovery process. Sinasabi na dito na yung therapist and teacher is yung komunidad mismo, na meron siyang peers and staff na kung saan sila yung nagiging role model dun sa mga tao upang magkaroon ng personal change sa kanilang sarili, at sila yung nagsiserve as guide dun sa recovery process ng mga taong pumupunta sa therapeutic community. Therapeutic modality din, sila din yung nagtuturo upang ang isang tao ay mabuhay sa pagiging mabuti, mabuhay sa pagiging honest, sa pagiging tapat. At dito din tinuturo yung pagiging responsible natin sa ating buhay. Tinuturo din dito yung pagkakaroon ng social responsibility, kung saan kailangan din natin magkaroon ng mga kaibigan, ng mga taong pumapaligid sa atin, na dapat ang mga taong pipiliin natin na pumaligid sa atin ay yung makakapagbigay sa atin ng mabuting gabay. Nagtuturo din to ng moral code. Inner person is good but behavior can be bad. Ito yung sinasabi. Minsan ang isang tao is mabuti yung kanyang kalooban, pero yung behavior niya sa labas is ang nakikita natin ay masama. Dito din sa therapeutic community, tinuturuan tayo na yung magkaroon tayo ng guilt, yung mag-guilt tayo sa mga bagay na ginagawa natin, lalo na kapag mali ito. Dahil may mga tao kasi na kaya nakakagawa ng kasalanan or nakakapag-disobey ng batas is hindi nila alam kung paano yung guilt sa sarili, kung paano ka yung konsensya, gano'n. Ang pangatlo is it believes that therapeutic community is a place where one can change and fall. The group can foster change. Individual must take responsibility. Structures must accommodate this. Act as if go through the motion. Itong therapeutic community ay naniniwala na ang isang tao ay pwedeng magbago at ang isang grupo ay pwedeng magbago. At bawat individual dito ay magkakaroon ng responsibility sa kanilang mga sarili na tanggapin yung mga pagkakamali na ginawa nila at ang tanging maibigay nga ng therapeutic community is pagbabago sa isang tao. Meron nga tayong 5 categories ng aktibidad na makakatulong na mag-promote ng pagbabago. Una, relational behavior management. Ito yung nakafocus sa pakikipag-socialize ng isang tao sa ibang tao or sa komunidad at yung nakapokus sa pag-manage ng isang tao sa kanyang behavior, kung paano siya umakto or makipag-interact sa ibang tao. Affective, emotional, and psychological. Ito talaga yung nakapokus tayo sa emotion and psychological being ng isang tao dahil ito is napakahalaga sa isang tao na makontrol natin yung emotion natin, lalo na yung psychological emotion natin. Kailangan kontroladin natin at balance natin ang mga ito. Pangatlo, cognitive intellectual. Pang-apat, spiritual. And pang-lima, psychomotor and vocational survival skills.
A talk to is an outright correction done by any member of the TC community to another member who has done a minor infraction but is not aware of it. It is a friendly reminder or advice about an unacceptable behavior and must be done privately. During a talk to, the resident is made aware of his or her negative behavior and the result it may have on others and the environment. The feedback given to the resident who have committed mistake is done in a positive way. This is to evoke awareness on the part of the violators to avoid committing the same mistake and be given heavier sanction if done in the future. A talk to in the TC community is a respectful way for any member to address a minor mistake made by another member, aiming to gently correct behavior in a private setting. It involves offering friendly advice about the unacceptable behavior, emphasizing its impact on others and the environment. The feedback provided is positive, focusing on raising awareness to prevent the repetition of the mistake and potentially facing stricter consequences if it persists in the future. A pull-up is done as a result of miss or lapses in awareness in a resident. All the members of the community are responsible to pull up minor infractions done by peers. It encourages honesty, demeanor, awareness, and owning up to one's mistake. This is done when the violator is unknown and must be validated first prior to bringing up in the morning meeting. Pull-ups create a certain degree of dissonance on the guilty party, whereby there is a strong internal conflict whether to practice honesty or continue to live in a lie. When the resident is able to overcome the impulse to lie and start practicing honesty, his commitment to live by the TC standards increases. This practice, called a pull-up, aims to encourage honesty, self-awareness, and accountability among community members. When someone notices a violation or mistake by another member, they bring it up for validation before discussing it in a communal meeting. This process can create internal conflict for the person at fault, prompting them to choose between honesty and continuing to hide the truth. Overcoming this conflict and practicing honesty can strengthen their commitment to the community's standard. Dealt with is done when negative behaviors or infractions to the house rules or norms are done for the second time of same offense by a resident. A panel of 3 composed of a senior resident, peer, and a friend are tasked to deliver a serious and stern reprimand to the subjected resident.
Although the tool does not strictly require the presence of a staff to attain its purpose, the staff should be monitor its conduct to ensure the panel assigned to the task really acted appropriately. It is done privately in a room or an area with no other else hearing the conversation. It involves addressing repeated negative behavior or breaking house rules. When a resident commits the same offense a second time, a panel consisting of a senior resident, peer, and a friend confronts them sternly, while staff presence isn't mandatory. Their oversight ensures the panel acts appropriately. The conversation happens privately to maintain confidentiality. Haircut is done when negative behaviors or infractions to the house rules or norms in same offense are done for the third time or more for first-time grave offenses. It is a carefully planned and structured verbal reprimand given by a staff with four other residents, senior resident, peer, big brother, and department head. The tone is more serious and can be loud, more harsh, and exaggerated. This is done to induce anxiety and eventually change the person's behavior. Before the group calls in the person, they will discuss among themselves the order of speakers, how intense the haircut will be, and what sanctions will be given, if any. Haircut is a procedure used for repeated or serious infractions of house rules. It involves a structured verbal reprimand by a staff member along with four other residents. The tone is intentionally serious, possibly loud or harsh, aiming to induce anxiety to prompt behavior change. Before confronting the individual, the group plans the speaker's order, the intensity of the conversations, and potential sanctions.